There's a recent new biography of Wyndham Lewis. It's called Some Sort of Genius. Apparently scholars find Lewis hard to classify. I think that title applies to me. I don't have any particular traditional specialized talents, other than maybe yakking and listening attentively via the old verbal medium, like Lewis had a saw painter and writer, but my genius applies to our time and its particular multi-sensory, multi-mem information glut and post-specialist, seamless context. We can look at the concept of genius as it applies as a figure in the phases of Western culture over the last 2,500 years, and how different technical grounds/phases evoked different types of geniuses as anti-environments/probes over the centuries, especially the changing circumstances of the last 500 years beginning with Leonardo da Vinci. I used to say back in the CKLN days that the true artists since World War II were the Neo-Egyptian McLuhan programmers in the global intelligence agencies. Since I came out of that unique parameter and context, I had access to a special insider view that met the requirements for potentially being a new kind of anti-environment or genius to the confusing/chaotic seductive para-information world of the Android mem. So, I've been a genius for our present, and it seems Lewis anticipated my type of genius, which is why he can be considered a borderline case who prefigured the world after World War II. So the culture vultures ranging from the Church of the Subgenius to Tom Wolfe and Norman Mailer and others attempted to fulfill the mandate of the old kind of genius, and failed as forlorn rear-view mirrors in the long run. This is why the Church of the Subgenius is in the artist/croaker/Hamlet quadrant. They believe in their bloomin' world of old-fashioned creativity which provides temporary/trench and comfort to high school and college kids as they grow their Western rebel identities through the phases, displayed on my tiny no chart, stumbling unwittingly, for 10 years toward me, the mature Minotaur/Rumpelstiltskin at the center of the present labyrinth. And Sting, Nenslow, Philo, Negative Lanadalia, plus the McLuhanatics, Larouchis, Newagers, Feminists, fundamentalists, and palmists, instinctively don't want their dupes to see this pattern. And they may succeed for their tiny constituencies. One has a better chance to get me, if one luckily finds me through other serendipitous routes. Most Bob Dobbs enthusiasts find me outside of the established milieus. And there are many who have, generally older executive types, who don't post here, and you won't ever know about. I'm a legend in that world, and am appreciated and understood as a new kind of genius already. You will be able to check that out when you posthumously have access to the Akashic records. Nelson Thal's title for me, Why He is the Only Artist Alive Today, which begins with Nelson quoting literally without attribution McLuhan's summation of Lewis' career, in his little memo/intro on me for the booklet in Bob's Media Ecology, 1992, sums it up nicely. In retrospect, considering his subsequent public meltdown as Lenny Bloom as he attempted to become the only artist alive today, he may have been more prescient than he realized or could handle. All the above is not said in ego garrottine, but an attempt to explain how I became a digital seismograph, a role I didn't seek. But once Xenochrony, defined as a complex clairsentience in relation to the android mem, not the ordinary interpersonal synchronicity, thrust me into it, I learned to surf it.